Hi there, my name is Eli and welcome back to my channel, Jackie Elijah. So for today's video, I wanted to sort of do a very casual chit-chat style video. I kind of like those ones, they're kind of fun for me. And I'm going to be doing that while I open some dolls. So today at Target, there was a sale on the LOL Surprise brand dolls. I got a ton. Who is this? Who are you? What's your name? Jams. I got Jams. I got some of the new Tweens Series 5. I got Flora Moon, and I've already opened one of them, Cassie Cool, because I needed to do some research, you know? I also got the new Head Swap Tweens. Don't know this one's name. I threw away the packaging. Don't know her name, but I have her. She came with this head. She reminds me of like Starfire from Teen Titans, so I really was vibing with it. She's kind of giving like punk rock princess vibes, which I love. And then I got an extra head for like really cheap, for like $4. I've already, if you can believe it, messed up the hair. So that sucks. So I'm gonna be just taking this hair down and doing something with it. Not today maybe, but eventually. And yeah, oh, I also found, this is not really on topic with this video, but pretty cool. I found this, what is this? Budget Bratz Yasmin at Ross for $11.99. Super cool. Maybe I'll open her up in this video too, just for fun. But what I wanted to talk about in this video was a lot of things, and it's going to be a little bit all over the place. Just hang in there, bear with me. But I wanted to talk about the modern doll renaissance that started with the LOL Surprise OMG dolls. Well, here's an actual OMG doll. And I wanted to talk about where I think dolls are heading in 2024. Are we going to be facing doll Armageddon, doll Doomsday? There's a lot of naysayers who think, you know, dolls are on the decline, that we're going to be exiting this current era of fashion dolls, which I'm kind of mixed on. I don't really know how I feel about it yet. But I do have lots and thoughts of opinions, and I want to share those with y'all. So where do we even start? Okay. So, Playland Bratz, Playland Monster High, 2016 to 2018-ish, boom, in the gutter, on the decline. They weren't doing great, right? I think G2 of Monster High ended in 2018, and maybe Bratz ended in like 2016. Okay, not great. Dolls aren't looking good. Barbie's flopping. I'm barely going to be talking about Barbie. I know it is the year of the Barbie movie, and I liked the Barbie movie. I do not collect Barbie Playland dolls. I think if you're like rich and you like have been collecting for like decades and years, and you have like a gorgeous collector Barbie collection, like all the props to you. I think the really nice and expensive Barbies are gorgeous. Playland Barbies, not gorgeous. They are really non-consequential as far as like this video goes, as far as me investigating and looking and talking about modern Playland dolls and the modern Playland doll renaissance. And so, yeah. Also today, this is a perfect segue. I bought my first LOL Surprise tot. Is this a tot? Yeah. Is this what they are? What are these called? I don't know. I got it. I got this little thing. It's like a Trix cereal little girl. She's okay. She's actually kind of ugly. She's not okay. They're really ugly. I do not like them, and I don't really ever buy them. But they were on sale. I got for like $4. She's kind of ugly. I would have much rather had that new like Hello Kitty one. Don't have her, but yeah, these tots are actually what first released for like the LOL Surprise brand. I think they released in like I have, oh my god, y'all, I'm prepared. I have a little calendar timeline, not even calendar, timeline for my modern doll renaissance conversation. And the tots launched in December of 2016, okay? G2 ends in 2018, Bratz ends in 2016. So I'm guessing, right, 2016 to 2018, kind of a flop period for Playland dolls, right? Not much going on, but LOL Surprise has entered the scene with these little characters, right? And little kids love these. They're fun, right? Honestly, I think these and like mystery toys have like really, really done a number on kids because mystery toys are so dangerous. You know, you want to just buy them and you want to get the character you want. You just have to like keep purchasing them, keep bugging your parents so you can keep getting the one you want. There's like a rarity system. I remember when I was a kid, if anything had a rarity system, boom, over. I would always want the ultra rare, special edition, whatever, you know what I mean? So don't love these, but we do have these little tots to thank for our OMG dolls. Here's one. Here's one. There's a lot behind me, but here's one. This is a chillax that I've rebodied. I got a budget chillax, switched the budget head with the regular body. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. But from these tots, we then got about 2.5 years into their existence, the LOL Surprise existence. We got the OMG dolls, the outrageous millennial girls. I also just learned today that LOL stands for like little outrageous littles. That is so stupid. Like, who thought of that, right? Who thought of that? OMG, I can kind of get, right? Outrageous millennial girls, like that's kind of cute. But like little outrageous littles is just so stupid. Anyways. We got the OMG dolls about 2.5 years into these little toddler little baby dolls. And when did these launch? These launched July of 2019. We had our 4 OG characters. We had Swag, Royal Bee, Neonlicious, and Lady Diva. And those dolls, those 4 dolls, single-handedly changed the landscape of modern Playline dolls. We have those dolls to thank for where we are today in 2023. That's almost been 5 years that we've been thriving in a doll renaissance. So when I say doll renaissance, if you're like a little youngin or you just don't know what that means, the Renaissance was like an actual historical period of time, came sometime after 16th, 17th century, after the Dark Ages. And, it was a time of flourishment for the arts and creativity and innovation. And that kind of concept, right, where something creatively or artistically is flourishing and innovating, it is culturally used and transposed onto other contexts and other things, right? The most famous one that I'm familiar with is like the modern Disney film renaissance. So, 1989, Little Mermaid is released. It kind of ushers in a new film renaissance for Disney. Princesses are all the rage, musicals are all the rage. Disney just releases banger after banger after banger. We get Lion King, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, like Mulan, like it's just boom, boom, boom. It's a great time period if you're a Disney fan, right? Well, similarly, after we got our LOL OMG dolls, after that, we have been in a doll renaissance. We are being fed. The quality and the innovation and the competition is out the door. We have great dolls, as you can see. We have Rainbow High that came around after OMG was released. So OMGs came out in July of 2019. We then get Rainbow High in 2020, which also, like OMGs, were an adaptation from another brand. Those little poopsie surprise slime unicorns. Can you believe that? That is ridiculous. And so ridiculous because that is also one of the things I wanted to talk about. Like I said, this video is all over the place. I'm just going to be playing and unboxing my dolls while I talk about it. But that is also what I wanted to talk about because Rainbow High is one of the brands that has the most fervent doomsdayers. The most fervent people who are like, Rainbow High is on the outs. Rainbow High is going to die. It's going to be on the decline. Shadow High is getting canceled. Everything's going to fail. Everything's a flop. It's all going away. Like, that is a big vocal part of the Rainbow High fan base. They just all think like Rainbow High is going to like disappear, which I get part of that sentiment. I think part of that sentiment comes from like you love something so much that you're like scared of it going away. So like there's some peace in like acknowledging its decline first. Like if you can like beat it to the punch, right? Like if you acknowledge it before it actually happens, then there's like some peace within that thought, right? Like I get mentally, spiritually, psychologically where that like doomsday fear is coming from. I get it. And for the most part, I always kind of feel like that thought process is a little unjustified. But for the first time, I feel like it's kind of justified. And let me tell you why. Okay, so like I said, I'm not a Rainbow High doomsdayer, but from some of the leaks that we have gotten, it's looking rough. Just because, if you know, Rainbow High is a little bit like LOL Surprise Dolls, where like, LOL Surprise Dolls gave us these little tots, these little like mystery blind package baby dolls, and then from there, we kind of took that same head shape, and then we got an actual like OMG doll. This is a tween, but you know what I mean. And that's exactly what happened with Rainbow High. They started off as like poopsie surprised slime unicorns. Crazy that they started off there because that unicorn commercial that went viral. That little poopsie surprise unicorn commercial. I remember seeing that and being like, what the heck is this? And then from there, we got like the rainbow surprise like dolls. They were like the very big dolls that were kind of styled after like Violet and like Skylar and Amaya, and they had clothes that you can like insert slime into. I never got my hands on those dolls, but that was like how Rainbow High came to be, right? And what OMGs came out in, I have it written down here because I'm keeping track. OMGs came out in July of 2019, and then in 2020 is when we got Rainbow High. So it's been now 2020. We're heading into 2024. It's going to be about 4 years of Rainbow High's run. That it seems we're going to be having a throwback to like the slime gimmick, because in the new TV show episode for Rainbow High that was posted, plus the doll leaks that we've gone for Rainbow High, it looks like we're going to be getting like a pet gimmick back with Rainbow High, as well as like slime, some type of like slime gimmick it looks like, which I'm not excited for. Like, I just don't think we need that. I rather have the focus on my dolls be the design, the fashion, the hair, not on like pets and slime, personally. So that has me skeptical, right? So if MGA is doing that with Rainbow High, and then our OMG brand, there goes her crown, which has been pretty consistent, right? I loved this latest release of OMG. We had like jams. I already have purchased Pose and Wildflower. I just got jams today for like 12 bucks. I love this release. This release is super, super solid. The previous Tweens release have been pretty solid. Like, we have this new head swap. We had series 1 through 4, which I thought were all amazing. There's so many dolls from Tweens that I've loved. Olivia Flutter is amazing. I love Emma Emo right here. Aya Cherry. So many. I never got her, but Fancy Girl from series 1 I thought was really cute. Even this head swap series is really nice. And part of why I'm making this video is because series 5 of Tweens just seems off. There's something off about it. And like, I clocked it, a lot of others collectors clocked it, and it's concerning. Just because, number one, we don't have, what is it, wrist articulation. We don't have a doll stand, okay? So just like basic logistical issues, like we're losing things that we've had previously, right? Tweens 1 through 4 had wrist articulation and doll stands. The whole head swap series comes with a doll stand. The little Alice in Wonderland spinoff came with doll stands. The little babysitting, like, older sister set came with doll stands. Why, all of a sudden, do Tweens not come with the doll stand, okay? That's one thing, right? Okay, we're losing a doll stand, we're losing articulation. It's annoying. You can kind of pinpoint that maybe to like Monster High G3, right? G3 doesn't give us doll stands, and I really feel like that poison is like seeping into other parts of the community and other doll brands. Point in case Tweens Series 5. That's why I'm so critical of Mattel for that decision, because like now it's affecting some of my other favorite doll brands. Cool. That's one aspect of it, right? But the other aspect of it is these designs for Series 5 are just not what we've expected from the brand. Like, looking at Cassie Cool, which also I just don't like the name, but looking at Cassie Cool, she's got a little box. What's her vision? Like, what's her style? What was her inspiration? Who is she? Why? What's her theming? Like, we have come to expect from the OMG brand a certain expectation of like theming and style, right? Like, they're very referential. We had like Bowie, what's his name? I was gonna say Bowie Jane from Big Brother. That's embarrassing. We had David Bowie, like in Major Lady. We've seen like Britney Spears inspiration. We've seen Beyonce inspiration. Like, we've seen so much inspiration for OMG dolls. Some of them just have like really strong theming. Like, I love Sweets right here. Like, what was that series? Like, Best Friend series where we had like Sweets and Spicy Babe. Like, oh my god, Moonlight BB and Sunshine Girl. Like, those series are so good. Like, you can think back to all of like the OMG lines. So good. Winter Disco. I love Dance Dance Dance. That series was so good. Lights was really good. And now with her, Cassie Cool, what's the theme? Other than purple. Like, the Boo Box Max Wonder had, the corset is fine. Like, this came with Regina Hart. Like, I'm just confused on the theming for her. I don't really get it. It's uninspired. It's uninspired. And like that is a word and an adjective that I rarely use on OMG dolls. If anything, they are bursting with inspiration. And Series 5 is just lacking inspiration. And that, if anything else, is what concerns me the most for the future of like fashion playline dolls. That's what's got me the most concerned. And yeah, did I buy it? I did. I did, but it was for research purposes for this video, so y'all can see what I'm talking about firsthand. Let me take these glasses off so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Like, she's pretty. She's probably the prettiest of the four. I really don't even like Flora Moon. I thought I did, and now that I'm looking at her, I'm like, she's kind of ugly. Like, she's just not that cute. Of the four, I think Cassie Cool is the prettiest, but like, all four of these dolls have like not a very strong visual, stylistic, thematic identity. And for OMG, like that was like a tentpole flagship sort of expectation for that brand to me. So now that we're losing that, I'm just like, what is the point of these dolls? As an adult perspective, as a kid, like this is still fun for a kid. I'm sure a little kid would love her. She's cute, still high quality fabric. I'll give them that. The hair's still really nice. Like head to toe, still a solid doll. But what I'm expecting from an adult perspective, a little bit of that like je ne sais quoi, a little bit of that just like intangible aspect that is just special about them, it's kind of lost. I'm losing it a little bit. And it has me concerned because if we're seeing that in Tweens Series 5, if we're seeing that potentially with the future of Rainbow High, who knows where else we're going to see that? You know, I don't want that to start affecting the future of Monster High, or, you know, Bratz is going to be having a Playline reboot. Like, who knows what that's going to look like? I'm a little nervous. I'm a little skeptical. And like I said, I'm not someone on like Reddit who's like a doomsdayer, who's like, these doll brands are nearing the end. Like, they're gonna, Shadow High's done. This is over. Rainbow High's gonna stop. Like, we're never gonna get more Rainbow High dolls. Like, I'm not that person. That's not me. But this has me nervous. And I'm hoping that's all it is. I'm hoping it's just nerves. And I'm hoping these brands, MGA, shakes it off and, you know, fixes whatever's happening here. But for if this is like what we're going to be seeing in 2024, I don't want it. I want nothing to do with it. Nothing. Like this, bring us back to this series. Oh my God. Bring us back to this series. Please, this is what we love. This, not even, yeah, maybe controversial opinion. This series of four dolls right here might have been the best fall release that we've seen across all doll brands. OMGs are like a sleeper hit. They are a sleeper hit. They are so good. The quality, what you get for the price you pay are astounding. And like, I don't talk about them on my channel a lot. So I'm both praising them and also raising some eyebrows because I'm concerned. And like I said, I'm concerned in a way where it's like, I don't want to see this renaissance end. I don't want to see this like boom of innovation in Playline dolls come to an end. But like, I can see bits and pieces of what made this period of time for dolls starting to crumble. And it's just, it makes sense, right? Like, what goes up must come down. If LOL Surprise OMG dolls have been around since what? 2019, this is 2024. We're going to be going about like 5+ years into this modern doll renaissance. How long can that last, right? How long? I'm not saying that because I want it to end. I'm just saying that because like I'm seeing effects take place that are concerning. They're concerning. But yeah, that's all I had for today's video. I basically opened nothing. I didn't open anything. I'm sorry. I'll open these in my free time. But yeah, what do you guys think? What do y'all think about this? Because maybe I'm just reading into it. Maybe y'all think Series 5 is the moment, is cute, is all that jazz. I don't really think that. I wish they had a doll stand. It's just, you know, it's a lot of things. It's a lot of things, but I still love Playline dolls. I think where we are in 2023, heading into 2024, is an okay state. It's okay. Could be better. Could be better, but things can't always be amazing, right? That's the other thing, is like when you are so spoiled with like high quality fabrics, high quality designs, like unique styling, things like that, all of it, when you're spoiled, like you have high expectations. And MGA with LOL Surprise has really built our expectations up high. So when they, you know, when there is a noticeable decline, you have to kind of think about what's happening here. What's happening? What are y'all doing back there? Like, I would love to be a fly on the wall in those offices to see like what decisions are getting made. And because I don't know, I'm just left to theorize essentially. So theory down below with me and let me know what you think is going on. I think dolls hopefully are still going to be doing good for the next couple of years. I don't want to see a decline. If it does happen, it'll be good for my wallet. So, you know, there's always a a sliver of hope somewhere, I guess. But that's all I had for you. Thanks for hanging out with me and letting me chat away and share my thoughts. And yeah, I'm going to be working on my Neon Frights Twilight reroute. I've been trying to hammer that video out, but I'm just lazy. So we'll see. But that's all I have for you today. My name is Eli, and this is my channel, Jack Elijah. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.